Hey guys, welcome to the latest edition of the Muir Reflection. John from the John Muir Show here. And over the weekend, CNN's Jake Tapper took to Twitter to essentially vent all of the frustrations that he has that have been caused by his case of Trump derangement syndrome. Tapper taking to social media to talk about how triggered he is by recent actions from the president and some of the president's allies. Tapper quoted as saying, "President Trump and his team are launching an unprecedented smear campaign against rivals, leveling wild and false allegations." End quote. Now, does that sound like something that Jake Tapper and his colleagues at CNN have done in recent years? Because if it does, you're absolutely correct. This is all that CNN does. This is all that Jake Tapper does. For goodness sake, for years now, throughout the entire time that Donald Trump has been in politics, when it comes to Trump, CNN, Jake Tapper, all they do is run these baseless smear campaigns against the guy. I mean, for goodness sake, how many times in recent years has Jake Tapper gotten it dead wrong when it comes to President Trump and President Trump's supporters? I mean, you had CNN for years, actually to this day, they continue to push the Trump-Russia hoax, even though it has been totally debunked by every single investigation into Trump-Russia, including the left and CNN's once-beloved Muir witch hunt. I mean, for goodness sake, everything has come back, no Trump-Russia collusion, but all along you had CNN pushing Trump-Russia collusion as fact when it certainly was not. And to this day, a lot of the folks at CNN refuse to admit that they were lying to you all along. Jake Tapper among them. He was one of the lead pushers of the Trump-Russia hoax, for goodness sake. And the man hasn't apologized yet for what he's done. You know, there's Trump-Russia. There was the impeachment hoax that they pushed over at CNN. They demonized that innocent kid from Kentucky, Nick Sandmann. They propped up Trump-hating Jussie Smollett. I mean, the list goes on and on. CNN, when it comes to the major stories of recent years, CNN has gotten almost every single one of them dead wrong, because instead of following the facts, they've only been concerned about pushing this agenda of theirs, their anti-Trump agenda, which leads to them running all these baseless smear campaigns against Trump and his allies. So who in the hell is Jake Tapper of CNN to go accusing other people of running smear campaigns? That's his networks. That is his bread and butter. And then Tapper went on in this Twitter rant to say that it seems to be designed, at least in part, to distract us. That's why Tapper claims that Trump and his allies are running these smear campaigns, because it's all meant to distract us. Once again, this is nothing more than projection by Jake Tapper, this leftist from CNN. Distract us. That's exactly what CNN's been doing in recent years. Whenever there is something that is anti-Democrat Party, that is pro-Trump, what does CNN do? They bury it. Or in some cases, they don't even talk about whatever it is at all. Instead, they try and distract us by pushing whatever new hoax that they have. So everything you're hearing from Jake Tapper in this little Twitter rant that he went over, it's all describing him and CNN and so many on the political left these days. But of course, Tapper, like so many in his party, they refuse to admit their faults. Instead, they go projecting their faults onto Donald Trump and Donald Trump's allies. It's what they do. But people see through it, see it for what it is, that it has been Jake Tapper, and it's been so many of Jake Tapper's friends that have spent recent years distracting you with smear campaigns. When he claims that it's Donald Trump and Donald Trump's allies who've been responsible for all these smear campaigns in recent years, again, it is nothing more than another instance of leftist projection. It's all the time that we have for today. The John Muir Show, each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m., WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.